If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, like this video right now, and turn on the post notifications. I know I just reminded you. Do it.
This is wonderful. Everything is going our way.
What did you do to my drink? You what?
Alright, what's good, y'all? She in her mood a little bit. Welcome to Talking It Out, man. Yes, sir.
First person shooter mode. We turning your son to a funeral. To them niggas that say they don't.
We back with another episode, y'all. You know, I told you I'm staying consistent. We back quickly. I got my dog Akwasi to the left of me. Sorry, I introduced him. Let me let him introduce himself. But let me introduce myself first. I'm Martin Lopes-Tini, whatever you want to call me. Your host of Talking It Out, of course. Y'all already know me by this point. But we got a guest to my left. Tell him your name, school you go to, major, and where you're from.
Yo, my name is Akwasi. I go to Boston University. Like my man's over here. We had a class together.
Oh shit!
We did have a class together. And
I don't know why I don't remember that.
by the way, if Martin has ever said he goes to class on this podcast, just know it's a lie. I never saw this man in class. So just saying that for the audience. But I'm a rising senior. I'm majoring in philosophy on the pre-law track. So yeah, I'm happy to be here. Long time coming.
That long time coming, been waiting for a minute. But to address the allegations that I don't go to class, I definitely go to class. But it was just an easy class, honestly, in my opinion. It was like a base level CS class. So for me, it was a pretty easy class. I got an A. I got an A in the class and I never went. So I think I have an excuse in my opinion.
Nah, that's how I know I chose right when I went to this humanities stuff, because the way I was struggling in that class, bro, and it was just basic.
You were struggling. What'd you finish with?
I finished with an A.
Okay.
But still,
this guy talking about
but still, it's about the sweat that I put in, bro. I was lucky stressed about that class.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's calm, bro. It's calm.
Yeah, it was a very useful class. It's currently what I have an internship in, low key.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I'm interning like web design, basically.
Oh, shoot.
This and like start on Monday.
Which company?
It's the Department of Energy, like federal Department.
Oh,
of Energy.
what?
So,
You're working for the feds?
chill, bro. Chill. What's I like that? But
That's awesome.
Yeah,
How'd you get that connected?
My boy from back home last summer, like going into last summer after my freshman year ended, he had sent me this thing to apply to for like the summer in like San Francisco or something. He's like, yo, apply to this. And like, bro, I didn't think I was gonna win it because like I never even thought of shit like that. Like people be winning stuff. So then I got it. I got in. Me, Rania, you know Rania?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got in it. And then me and him. And we went to San Francisco for like a week over the summer for like this little pre-internship program. Yeah. And then we reapplied for the actual internship for this summer and we all got it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
that's
big
tough.
chiller. Yeah,
that's tough.
man.
Department of Energy.
Yeah,
My
living
bad.
life.
My bad, man. That's sick, man.
Yeah, bro. But before we get into your whole journey and story, because you certainly got one, we gonna play a game.
Oh,
we gonna play a little game.
I'm down for a good game.
we gonna play higher or lower.
Okay.
Higher or lower with college tuitions. Higher or lower with college tuitions.
All right, let's go.
So I'm gonna flip this so you can't see it. I'm gonna read off a couple for you.
Our audience is aware that BU's tuition is $90,000.
Yeah, we know BU's tuition is $90,000. So that's what theirs is.
Crazy.
So we're gonna start off easy for you, and we're gonna go higher or lower. This is all if it's a state college, we're gonna do out of state.
Yeah.
And this is like before aid costs.
Okay. All right.
So higher or lower. So we're gonna start off with Boston University.
Okay.
Higher or lower, Northeastern. Is Northeastern's tuition higher or lower than Boston
Northeastern's
University?
tuition is definitely lower.
Lower. It is.
Yeah.
It's 81,000.
Yeah.
Actually, says 60,000 here.
Yeah. Northeastern. Yeah. No. Northeastern's definitely lower. I'd be mad as hell if I 90,000 to go to Northeastern. Bro.
Yeah. It depends on where you are. Boston College.
BC's higher.
Higher.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, we know BU's is 90. BC is 83.
Oh,
it's lower.
Damn.
So we gonna go BC. Let's go BC to Duke.
Okay.
What you thinking?
BC. I mean,
or is Duke higher or lower than BC?
Duke is definitely higher. Duke is expensive, bro.
Yeah, I think. Oh, we're gonna take out of state. Oh no, it's a private.
Yeah, it's private.
Yeah, it's What'd you say?
It's Duke is higher.
You said higher? Nah, it's
Duke is
1,000,
lower?
1,000 low. BC is 83, Duke is 82.
There's no way BC
Not even 1,000. It's a couple
BC
hundred.
should not be that
It's
expensive.
a couple hundred less expensive.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. Okay. We gonna pull something otherworldly.
Okay.
Prairie View University.
Prairie View?
Prairie View.
Prairie View?
Prairie.
Prairie
It's in
View.
Texas. Yeah. Prairie View University. Right?
Okay.
2, Texas Christian.
TCU. TCU is definitely higher.
Prairie
TCU has to be
View.
a lot higher. TCU is private.
I don't even know that school.
I think TCU is private.
I don't even know that school. Let's find it. Prairie View, out of state. Okay. Texas Christian. And what did you said? Texas Christian was
TCU is
higher?
definitely higher.
Yeah, it is by a lot.
Yeah,
It's
TCU
higher by like.
Nah, TCU is like actually kind of crazy.
I didn't even know about that school. Okay. We'll go Texas A&M to Texas Longhorns.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go Texas A&M. It's higher.
A&M.
Yeah.
Okay. Texas. It's just a Texas University.
Yeah. UT.
Yeah. Tuition. Who'd you say was higher?
A&M.
A&M. Off by literally like barely 1,000, like 900, like $900. Texas University out of state is $41K. Texas A&M out of state is $40K.
I got a friend that goes to Texas A&M.
Really?
Yeah, she was like I went to high school with her, and she's like, she does archery. Like she's like
as a sport? Like she's
as
an
a sport.
athlete.
Like she's actually like she's cold as shit. As well. Like I'll go over to her house and she would have like one of them archery things like set up in her whole basement and everything. But she had that shit set up.
Yo.
Bro, white people have the thing about white people, they got time,
and they
got
just
money.
They just be doing random
You
shit.
gotta send your kid to archery, bro. You can do it. You can do it. Actually.
Bro, what? Arch? I feel like that would be an expensive ass sport too.
No, it is, bro. It is because the equipment as well.
Yeah.
And to get like a good bow, like that shit's expensive.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do A&M to University of Oklahoma.
Definitely A&M.
A&M more expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. 25,000 to 40,000.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's only 25. Okay, we're gonna do Oklahoma to LSU.
LSU, I feel like LSU is pretty cheap, so Oklahoma.
LSU is higher than it by 3,000.
Damn.
Yeah, Angel Reese probably brought it up.
Oh, true.
Angel Reese.
I
She
can't
probably
lie.
brought
I
that
can't
up,
lie.
bro.
I can't lie.
Yeah,
They made money off of her. And Joe Burrow as well.
Yeah.
They made money off of her.
Yeah. LSU got some.
Yeah. They made money off those.
They got mad people. Let's take it down to. You know what? Let's go overseas.
Okay. All right.
Let's go overseas. What's that one? Oxford.
Oxford.
Oxford. Yep. Compared to. Never mind, because I don't know what GBP is.
That's
US.
What's that?
USD.
Pounds? Great British pounds.
Oh.
They're pounds, Martin, pounds.
Yeah, I know it's pounds, but okay. The price I saw was insane. Okay. Compare it to Harvard. Oxford to Harvard.
Definitely Harvard. I think Harvard's more
You think
expensive.
Harvard?
Yeah.
Ooh. I feel like this isn't the right Harvard one. Yeah, it's not. It looked a little bit low. Harvard is 83. Oxford is 70. So it's still a lot.
Would you go overseas? Like in terms of getting
Like study abroad type of thing, or like all 4 years?
No, just like all 4 years.
Oh, all 4 years. Yeah.
You would?
If I could do 4 years here, right?
Yeah.
I could do 4 years and then go back in time
Yeah.
and do 4 years again overseas. Yeah,
Oh,
I would
sure.
do that.
Would you go to Oxford? Would you go to like?
Now,
Does
I
it
would go to
depend
UK.
on the country?
Yeah, it depends. I would want to go to the UK.
Yeah.
And as far as the college, I do a little bit more research on that. I don't know what college I go to, but I would go overseas if I could do it all over again. Would you?
Yeah, I would
You
go
would?
to Paris.
Paris?
Yeah,
Ooh,
bro.
we're in Paris.
I would definitely go to the university in Paris. Like they have this like
What is it called?
it's called Le Sorbonne.
Oh, okay.
It's like a really fucking like historic ass university. And it's like really just like a bunch of history that goes into that university.
Yeah.
I would just like to be a part of it. Like,
That's
just
valid.
and also just explore Paris. Like
Have you studied abroad? You haven't
Not
studied.
yet,
Do you want
bro.
to?
I do, But I'm running out of time.
Yeah, I was like, you got fall. Well, even fall is probably too late. You got spring is the earliest you could do.
I think, to be honest, my thing is that like, in terms of study abroad, like I low-key miss my chance, but like after law school, like I'm trying to be.
Traveling.
I'm trying to be out. Yeah, I'm trying to be out. I'm trying to see the world.
I'm trying to be out, bro. Do you think we all that wasn't a serious like competitive head-to-head game? I just wanted to test him real quick, so we'll give him a win on that. We'll give him a win on that one. But anyways,
and all those colleges were basically like cheaper than BU.
Yeah, every single one was cheaper. That's I think crazy. BU was. I don't feel like we know what it is. It's $90,000, yo. Like BU is literally. I think if all those are more expensive, it's probably top 3 most expensive schools in the country. Honestly, at this point. So yeah, but I think they give aid. They give like a good. I don't think it's 100% need based.
That's the thing. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
That's why a bunch of niggas are here, bro. They giving out money, bro.
Yeah, we not affording no $90K. No. Quick side question. Why do you think you were a little too late to studying abroad? Because I have my reasons why I feel like I'm feeling a little late on the study abroad train. Yeah. Why do you think you were?
I mean, I don't know why. I don't necessarily know why. I feel like I wasn't really too interested in the whole study abroad thing. In terms of like just going out to another country. I was just kind of just focused on like, just working, getting my grades up, just doing my thing here. In terms of philosophy programs too, I wasn't really sure that there was a bunch of like philosophy programs that would like send me like abroad to like a bunch of countries and stuff like that. Like for example, the international relations program here at BU is like so good.
Really?
They send kids. They have so many like locations and stuff.
Damn, I didn't know that.
But in terms of philosophy, it's a small department. So I was like, I didn't really think that they had those opportunities, and I didn't think I was really too interested in those opportunities.
Do you now realize that those opportunities were there or are there?
To my knowledge, I'm really not so sure. I'm really not so sure. And it's like I said, it didn't really interest me up until this point. But I mean, studying abroad like is not the only chance that you'll have to go to another abroad. Country. So it's like at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, what was your reason?
I feel like for me, same like similar to you. I wasn't coming into college or even like high school and stuff. I wasn't so interested. Like, I want to go abroad. Honestly, I was kind of like against it because I was just like, nah, I don't want to go to a different country. I don't know if it's safe. But then when I actually got here and I see all these people going abroad, and it's like, damn, like this is kind of fire. But I feel like it moves so quick that you don't really have enough time to realize you want to go in college. Like you have to decide that when you were a senior and shit like that. Like you have to been wanted to go abroad, because I realized I want to go abroad. I got the interest my sophomore year, really second semester, and I looked at my schedule and what I have required left and where I could go abroad for CS, and I'm like, it's looking a little slow.
Yeah, that's the thing. The schedule can limit you at times. So it's like that's the problem with like BU saying is we're just like a school where you can just go anywhere and do everything and whatever. But that's not gonna work. If you got literally your 4 years are fucking mapped out for you, just like you can't. Like, how am I gonna get the opportunity to branch out and do what I really want to do when like this literally is so rigid?
Especially for like I know Mechie. I'm not Mechie, but I have like a lot of friends who are not just Mechie, just engineering, College of Engineering in general. Bro, them niggas are going through it. Is stiff. Like they literally
have a fucking grid.
They don't choose their schedules at all. From the day they enter college, they don't choose their schedules
mapped
at all.
Out. Like it's like actually like mapped out, and it's like whenever my best friend, his name is Noah, he's in computer engineering, bro, them niggas are
it's from the start is mapped out for you. You don't have many options. And even like CAS has restrictions too with the whole 2 years of a language. That's a restriction right there. Freshmen have to do a year of writing class. That's a restriction right there. And then just Hub in general. I don't think Hub is a restriction. I actually kind of like Hub because you get to venture out into different stuff. Like to an extent.
Okay.
I feel like you get to take classes that you would otherwise probably never really take. And I do think that I have with CS isn't too difficult to complete, honestly. So you have freedom with Hub. I feel like certain majors, it's like Hub could really be a burden for you, depending on how many major requirements you have. But for CS, there's not that many major requirements. So it's like you have a lot of freedom with Hub. But for other majors, I definitely see how it could be a burden for people.
I mean, I think that probably the I feel like the thing that most people have a problem with when it comes to hub is their major and it's kind of restrictions on which hub credits you can attain. Like, for example, I'm in philosophy, and that's pretty much all I fucking do.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many hubs am I really just getting with philosophy? It's not really something that you can really branch out in.
Yeah.
It's not something that covers a lot. I'm just gonna get like maybe 1-2 hub credits as well. So it's like, if I'm taking a class where it's like, you know, it's a cool class and I want to take it, but I already have the hub credits because every single class has the same amount of hub credits. There's no reason for me to take that class. Say if I want to take social philosophy or some cool shit, you know, some, you know, branch out. But like, you know, I got to take this class because of the hub. I got to take another class because of the hub. I got to take, you know, like the major requirements. I can't take that class because like the hubs are all quote unquote already filled. So it's like, I mean,
I like I feel like I like the idea, the thought behind it, but I feel like they could have went about it. Yeah, the execution could have been better. I understand what they were going for, making like their students versatile and like expand their repertoire, but I don't think they went about it in the best.
We'll be working on that in terms of like the. Actually, we're not. Are we gonna bring that up yet?
Yeah, I'll bring. I wanted to just let you.
You know what?
I wanted to just let you go, but we'll pivot into that now.
Ample time.
Yeah, we'll pivot into that now. But first, to get even a little bit more background knowledge on you, start with a simple question: why did you come to Boston University?
That's a great question. To be honest, I came here because of money.
Yeah, so like many.
But also, I also came here because it was the best school that I got into. That also gave me the most amount of money. So I mean, it was kind of a no-brainer. But the reason that it was the best school I got into, like I remember when I was doing this whole college process, and I currently, when I was in high school, I lived with my sister. She's an eye doctor in Farmington, Connecticut. And she let me live with her because the schools in that area were much better. Yeah. So I lived with her, and she's like, you know, a go-getter because she's a doctor. Yeah. She's like, she made like a whole list of me of like 25 schools to apply to. Like, she was like, apply to this, you know, whatever. And when it came down to it, you know, I was looking at the list, and I got lazy basically. I was like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna just apply to like 4 schools. Only 4 of 25? I thought you was gonna say 10, 12. Like I decided to just do half of it. No. I got lazy as fuck. I don't know why I got that lazy. I just wasn't.
What were the other 3?
UConn, UMass, and Providence College.
Okay.
And I almost applied to Boston College until I found out that I had to write another essay for it.
Yeah, it was like 4 or some shit. And that's the reason I didn't apply either. Personally.
I was like, fuck it. Why?
It was like 4 fucking essays. I was like, I'm not doing that, bro.
Yeah, no. I was like, nah, fuck it. So I applied. I got into all of them. And then BU was like, yo, I will just give you a bunch of money to go here. And then, you know.
I mean, it worked out.
Yeah, it did work out. I did not want to go to Providence College, to be honest. That college, I mean, just all disrespect to Providence College.
What Prov do?
So, yeah, you from Rhode
Island. I'm not from Prov. I'm not defending Prov.
Nigga, fuck Providence.
Pawtucket. I don't give a shit about Prov. I'm telling you,
that school is small. It's white.
Oh, you visited it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But also, like, just the demographics. Like, you have to look at demographics as a black person. You gotta look at every single demographic. Yeah, that school is small. It's white. It's Catholic. There's not really... it just wasn't my vibe. It just wasn't my steez. Like, I definitely like BU in terms of, you know, the fact that I get to meet so many people from across the world. Like, it's been an amazing journey. So I don't think Providence College would have been too different from the high school that I went to. Just also like a white.
Oh, you just was the area that you lived in white as well? Yeah. So
originally I'm from Springfield, but when I came out of middle school in Springfield, my dad was like, yo, like the school system in Springfield is less than ideal. Yeah. To be nice about it. so he was just like, yo, you know, your sister's a doctor. She has her own family. She has her own setup, whatever. She lives in a nice neighborhood in a suburb of Connecticut called Farmington. And the public school there is really nice because public schools are nice because the property taxes which fund the public school, which is why obviously white people get better education and stuff like that. So I went over to that school. So that area in Farmington is small, white, you know, racist, all that stuff. So I felt like if I transferred myself to, you know, Providence College, it would have been like would have been the same thing as
Yeah.
high school, and I wasn't
Yeah.
really digging that high school experience. Like, you know, I was just from a different area
Yeah.
of Massachusetts, different area of life.
Mm.
So just coming into that community, I didn't really felt like I belonged.
Mm.
So it just would have felt wrong to like just,
Okay.
you know, continue that
Nah, I
cycle.
feel you.
So
And
it's
what,
like,
what was wrong with UConn and UMass? Or you just didn't
I
get
mean,
enough money?
they actually didn't give me enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
fair.
why. BU's financial aid is incredible.
Mm.
Just the fact that they were able to give you that amount of money is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, UMass and UConn didn't give me that money, so I was like, there's no real reason to, you know,
to do it.
yeah. So
Okay. Did you want to stay close to home? Was that a focus? 'Cause
yeah,
those are all
I
close to
mean,
home
yeah,
schools.
yeah. I definitely wanted to. I didn't think about schools in like California or wherever.
Yeah.
Like I definitely wanted to go to a school in the Northeast or
Okay.
like New York, you know, something.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
most.
What
Okay.
influenced your decision? Why'd you come to BU?
Well, my first was okay. So why I came to, well, I guess I gotta start with my first. My first option was U Miami.
Yeah.
Wanted to go to Florida. Still do to this day. I want to
You
live in
should've
Florida
gone,
at
bro.
some
You
point.
should've gone.
I did get in. It was like literally I would be paying less at U Miami. Like
Okay.
realistically, everything about it that I got was better at U
Yeah.
Miami. I got more money. I got a full tuition. They have a solid computer science program. All that. BU as a school and a program is a little bit better. But we visited. Me and my dad visited U Miami. It was beautiful. And even he was like, because he's a big education person,
Yeah.
as all African parents are,
Yeah.
as all parents probably are. But he was like, even I would
Yeah.
sacrifice all that for this place. Like, this is a beautiful, amazing place to be. But it was the housing. Like, the housing was only guaranteed there for the first year. And at BU, something that is really good is guaranteed all 4 years. Now, a lot of schools aren't.
A lot of schools aren't. Yeah.
A lot of schools are guaranteed
Yeah.
your first year.
Yes. And
Your
your
first
sometimes
2
your
years.
second year and
And that's it.
Yeah.
So U Miami was only guaranteed your first year, and then like I think it was your first year was obviously 100, second year was a 50% chance, junior year was 25, and then senior was basically 0. Like it literally went down 25 to 50% every single year. So, and at the time, like I'm only a senior, I was only like 17 at the time. It was like a scary thing.
Yeah.
To like maybe have to move off campus in Miami, like somewhere I'm not from at all. Looking back at it now, I would have went to U Miami.
Yeah.
Not because I don't love like if somebody said, "Oh yeah, like if you could transfer to U Miami right now as a freshman, would you do it?" I'd say no. But if they said if you could like start your senior year out and commit to U Miami,
Yeah.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah,
But
I think just like committing when you were prior to you committed.
Yeah,
I
I
see
would
what
have
you mean.
went. But
Yeah.
now, like living the life I've had, if somebody said you could just go start the first day of freshman year at U Miami, I'd say nah.
Yeah.
I love the life I've lived here. But knowing what I know now, again, I wouldn't be as scared of moving off campus. I wouldn't be as scared of the financial side of it. So that's why I literally committed here probably like 2 days to a day before the commitment deadline of the country. Because again, U Miami was my first option. BU was probably my second and probably my second best offer. And then, yeah, like I said, housing was really, it just came down to housing. So
Yeah.
I had to decline the U Miami offer. I accepted BU, and honestly, I don't regret it at all. It's been great. So yeah, that's why I'm here. They gave me, again, the second best package. My brother came here, so that's another reason that probably helped. And yeah.
I mean, the thing that gets so techie about this, like, not guaranteeing undergraduate housing for all 4 years is the fact that, like, I mean, these like cities are mad expensive.
Yeah.
Like Miami is like expensive
Yeah.
city. So I mean, and also Boston, like I know a bunch of schools here, like Suffolk, MCPH, like all of these schools, they don't guarantee you house like all 4 years. And imagine telling a junior, oh yeah, by the way, like you gotta find housing in fucking like downtown Boston,
Yeah.
where like the rent is like extreme. Like you can't just for a little apartment as well. Like that would be crazy. So I'm definitely happy that like BU has. I mean, because like they have so much property.
Yeah.
Like the thing about this school is that like there's so much property. So it's like, you know, that property gives them leverage on like the not only just the space but also like the pricing and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I'm happy. I'm happy it worked out.
Yeah.
And I'm happy you're here, dude. I'm happy.
Of course.
You're doing your thing, bro. You're actually doing your
Appreciate it,
thing.
man. Appreciate it for sure. But yeah, so that's our stories on why we're here. What about just your experience since you've been here? How have you liked it since you've been at BU?
I mean, yeah. I feel like it's I think I made the most of it, to be honest. Like I said before, I'm from Springfield. I went to a white high school and I didn't necessarily feel like that really represented the people that I wanted to be around. I don't like that vibe of just being surrounded by the same amount of like the same kind of person. Like you either get your nigga from Springfield or you get your stereotypical white person from Farmington. I wasn't really digging that Steve's. So it's like being here, I've met so many people from all across the world.
Yeah.
You know, all different walks of life. Literally, like in the financial aid, like I get to meet like niggas, like, you know. So it's like I'm thankful. I'm very grateful. I'm very proud of the fact that I was able to come here. I was the first person in my family to go to a school like this.
Yeah.
So
Where'd your sister go?
she went to HBCU. She went to Morgan State.
Okay.
But like she didn't really fuck with Morgan State, I can't lie.
She's from, y'all all from TT.
Yeah, she was raised in Ghana. I was the first person in my family born here.
Okay.
So she was raised in Ghana, and then she moved straight from Ghana to an HBCU.
Oh, so she was like an international type student. Damn.
An international and an HBCU. Ask internationals. Depending on your income level, obviously, there's a lot of rich internationals at HBCUs. But like, you know, our family's not like that. So it's like, she went to HBCU. She didn't really fuck with it, so she moved to a small school in Mass, and then she came to Boston for optometry school. But like, yeah, just the fact that I've just met so many people, it's been a blessing. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy that it's worked out.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
This guy, he has a very diverse palette of friends. Like when I tell you, this man knows everyone, which is a good thing. But like this man knows everyone, bro. If you walk down the street with this dude, he gonna dap up everybody. He gonna say what's up to everyone. Just like all different types of people from different walks of life.
Connections are important.
Yeah.
Connections are important. I mean, a lot of people make fun of the fact that like I know a lot of white people, I guess. I mean, that's fair, but I feel like my first interaction.
I think it's like what the fuck.
That's fair. That's fair.
As a joke, like we be joking like that, but like, bro, who gives a shit? Like,
no, I understand that, but it's like also, I mean, I come from an area where it's like there's no white people, and the white people that you encountered are white people that either think they're Puerto Rican or think they're black. But I feel like knowing the amount of white people, I don't necessarily see all of them as like, oh, you just see me dap up somebody. It's like, well, automatically they're just friends. Because these white niggas are gonna go to these big ass companies, and one day you're gonna need a connection, and you're gonna be like, yo, like, what's good with this company? What's good with this position? Like, can you put in a good word for me? So it's like, I feel like when I'm, trying to interact with all these people, it's just like, I'm just trying to make, another connection down the road that could be tapped into. Because at the end of the day, like, I know who my people are. Exactly. Like, I know who the people that are gonna, that are gonna ride for me. So like, that's it is what it is. Yeah. But yeah, you are right. It is a diverse palette. Make diverse friends. They'll teach you. They'll teach you a bunch, bro. Trust.
For sure. Yeah, I'm all about that. Honestly, too. I don't have like as much back home for sure. I didn't get as much of a diverse pie here because I kind of just found my people and just stuck to them. Yeah. But like, I have no problem getting along with everyone. Yeah. So like, that's one thing I've never had a problem with is just like getting along with everyone. But yeah, I'd like to think I have a decently diverse pie, but definitely not like this guy. But anyways, we're gonna get into the bulk of his story, or I shouldn't say the bulk, but the star of his story. We have Mr. President. Y'all should know who Mr. President is, but this is the president. This is the president of Boston University Student Gov. So we'll start with why. Just why? Like, what made you wanna run for it?
I just woke up and said, fuck it, bro.
He woke up and said, fuck it. I'll just take over the school.
No. There's a better reason. I mean, I felt like, first of all, I want to get into politics just at the outset. This is not the reason why I did it, but I definitely see myself in public life. But I definitely felt like I said before, I love the school. I love the people that I've met here. I always also felt like, being interested in law, like this is what I was called to, being able to represent people. And yeah, it was just, I felt a strong connection to the community here. So I was just like, I definitely want to be able to at least like try and give back. And what better way than to, run for office and try and, represent the interests of, the Black community here, first and foremost. and then try and leave something behind at the school. So yeah, there was a bunch of reasons, but the main reason was that like I do fuck with the school. I do fuck with the community.
Yeah.
I've always, felt like, public office is something that I've wanted to do. And so I was just like, yeah.
Why not?
Let's
just do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, what was the process like? I was here for it. I was at the school while they were running. They literally run while the school year is going, like a real campaign. So like, what was all that like?
Yeah. I don't know if my campaign niggas have ever come up to you. Like in
the dining hall.
In the dining halls, in the dining halls in the GSU. Not the library because that's against the campaign law. But like literally, like I had niggas around. I kid you not, like 8 to 8, like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. of niggas just going around,
hustling.
literally just telling people about the campaign, telling people about everything. So I feel like the process was definitely very tedious, of course.
You can pick up from it.
The process was very tedious. Because you only really get the month of March to campaign. You have to submit like everything in terms of, your platform, your slate members, everything before March. You get the whole month of March to campaign. Oh, yeah. That means like go around, start a social media, record your campaign purchases, record everything, just all in the month of March. And then after March, that's when the elections are actually go on, and it's like a period of a week where you have to go around and then like actually tell people like vote. So yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, but
when do you enter? Like when do you have to decide like, okay, I want to run for this?
Yeah, one of my friends, like the person that my vice president, her name is Maddie Areola. She approached me about it before December. So like before winter break, you should be able to. You should decide whether or not if any of you guys want to run. Yeah. And if you are Black, I will support you because I'm gonna be out of here next year. Yeah. But yeah, like before December, you have to decide like, okay, these are my niggas. Like I wanna, you have to sign paper. Yeah, you just have to do a whole bunch of stuff. Honestly, I think it's a bit too much. To do. Maybe I'll try and change that. But like,
you think it's like too much of a process? Yeah,
too much of a process prior to actually deciding that you want to run, and then there's just too much that you have to submit prior to the election starting. I would like to see it in a process where like, okay, Ferris, if you have your shit done, your quote unquote shit, as in like your platform, whatever, cool, that's on you. Voters are gonna look at the stuff on your Instagram. Like if it's not fleshed out, they're not gonna vote for you. If they don't see that you have an actual coherent platform, they're not gonna vote for you. But I don't want to make it mandatory that you have to submit all of this stuff prior to the election starting. Okay. So it's fair. Like, I mean, that's like a small change, but like I feel like it definitely was very stressful to do that.
Okay. And how do you get funded for it? Is it the school that will
it was reimbursements. You only get like $200 in terms of like campaign funding. Yeah, you only to purchase like stickers, flyers, like shirts and stuff like that.
He knows everyone. I tell you,
literally those.
Who's he?
It's like one of my engineering friends.
Oh, okay.
We just saw somebody at the window that literally just waved at me, and he happened to be white as well.
A skater. So. I'll tell you, he knows all types of people, bro.
But yeah. It was just a lot. But yeah, we won. Breakthrough BU, that's the name. Just running on diverse. I'm not gonna give the campaign spiel. I'm not a politician, but still, like Breakthrough BU, we won. So now we're gonna serve in student government. So
okay. And now that you're in there, what is I feel like you obviously have like a lot of goals and a lot of things that you want to do, want to push. Yeah. But just as far as goals, kind of just answer it how you want. Like, what's something you want to do? Yeah.
So we got a new president.
Take your sip, bro. You can take your sip. I'll entertain them in the meantime. Hey guys, I'm just chilling here as always, just listening.
We got a new president. She's a Black woman, Melissa Gilliam. She's great. I met her in person the other day, and she's smart as fuck.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She's smart as fuck, dude. Like she's the most educated Black woman I've ever met in my life. She went to like Harvard for medical school, then went to Yale, then went to Oxford, then I don't know, bro. She's just, and then she was like a vice president at Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
And then she came here. But yeah, extremely educated, Black woman.
Is she from the South?
She's from the North.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's not Southern.
Okay.
But yeah, extremely educated Black person. I had a conversation with her about what I wanted to do. First and foremost, just build that student government connection with the new president, because this woman's gonna be in power for hopefully, fingers crossed, at least like 10 years.
Yeah.
So she's gonna have her things that she wants to do. So I want to make sure that we build that bridge, because student government's relationship, if you don't go through administration, you're just not gonna get shit done at the end of the day. So just making sure that that relationship is done. Another thing I want to do is the implementation of a Black resource group or a Black resource center. Last year, our school got an LGBTQ resource center for students and faculty, and I wanna go about it in similar ways. Not necessarily maybe just like a new thing that's built or something that's implemented inside like a building or whatever, but I definitely want to have like a group in terms of like where Black students can come and learn about resources that are offered at BU. Internships as well is always a big thing. More ways in which like Black students can definitely like express themselves. Advising specifically for Black students, advising for the African American Studies program, like the majors and stuff like that, Africana Studies. Just telling Black people about like also the African Studies Center where I'm a part of as well. Just a space in which Black people can come and then learn more and meet other Black people, because this campus is massive, dude. Like, it's actually massive. So I want to be able to make sure that I get that done first and foremost, because that's like something that's like I hold very true to me. It's like I understand like not every single Black person is going to be a leader in their community. Some Black people are going to be like introverted. They're not going to know exactly where to go to find these resources. So I definitely want to make it easier for my people. So yeah, those are two things that I want to get done. Yeah, I'm going to work hard on it.
Of course.
We'll see where that goes. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. If any of you guys also like our campaign, or not a campaign, our student government Instagram is Breakthrough BU. If you guys have any suggestions, as in what you want to see next from us, in terms of representing you guys, like please reach out. I'm always on that Instagram answering. And also the spring concert.
Oh, that's a
huge one.
That's a big one.
That is a huge one.
The spring concert.
So who would you like to see?
Oh, okay. So for anyone who doesn't go to BU or is not as in tuned, my freshman year, we'll start with your freshman year. Who was in your freshman year? Freshman year we didn't have it. Oh, y'all didn't have it?
No.
Okay.
So it started sophomore year last year.
Okay, so my freshman year, his sophomore year, it was Polo G with an opener of Didi Osama. I didn't go. It had nothing to do like with the performers. Yeah. I just didn't go. I didn't go this year either. Again,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, Dasby.
No, I just didn't go. Yeah, it really doesn't have like it didn't have nothing to do with the performers. It's just I think the time of year that they have it, I'm very drained. Yeah. Like, cause after Nesby Nationals, it's after like a bunch of midterms. Like I'm just very drained around the time that they have it. So I just haven't went the last 2 years, but I'll definitely go next year. But last year Polo G with the opener of Didi Osama. This year Sexy Red with an opener of 41. Yeah. So from what I heard from people, again, I didn't go. They said that Polo G was like, they said it was cool. He just wasn't like the best performer, I think they said. It just wasn't like all there. Yeah. Just wasn't really feeling it that much. And then I don't think many people really know Didi Osama's music like that.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I know who he is. Yeah. I don't know his music other than the one with Lil Mabu. Like,
what's the song?
They're screaming or something. Like, I don't really know. It's kind of a meme of a song like right now. That's why I know it. It's been on TikTok. Yeah. No disrespect to them, but I just don't. And then Sexy, obviously, come on, if you don't know Sexy Red, I don't know what you're doing. You're living under a rock. But, you know, the one, this, and then even 41. I messed with 40. I was excited actually to see 41. Like, that's what I would have been most excited for. I messed with 41 heavy. So I feel like this year, they got good people. Yeah. The reviews I heard were a little bit better. They said it was pretty, I heard like some people say it was just active. I heard some people say it was lit. So you were there, right?
I was there.
Okay, yeah. But personally, who I want to see my upcoming year, I'm not mad at some R&B.
Yeah, okay.
If we could pull Bryson. I think Bryson would be cold. Okay. P&D right now.
P&D
would be cold. Okay. You know, I don't know if we have it for SZA. I don't know if we have it for SZA. That would be crazy. That would be an insane pull. I think even Summer. Well,
Summer
I feel
Walker.
like summer's a little bit more possible at the moment.
How you feel about Brent?
Brent, yep. I'm cool with Brent. I'm good with Brent. Baby's on a comeback. Lil Baby's on a comeback, so I don't know.
You think Baby's on a comeback?
Yeah, he's Lil Baby. He's Lil Baby. Like if he's on a down at the moment, I think we could definitely get him in.
Yeah.
But I'd say he's coming back. Dirk.
Okay.
If he's on a down,
Yeah.
I feel like would be cold. Like he's just people who have a big catalog of just great music at all times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say those are probably the main people in my head right now. As far as rap, I can't really think of any like people who are popping like that, honestly.
No Afrobeats?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about Burna. I highly doubt is in the in the budget. But bro, I mess with Ashake, Ruger. Like the thing, I just don't know the budgets with that. I feel like I know the budgets with like American artists more. I know what's like more in the scope. Yeah, but I'll definitely like Afrobeats. I just don't know what's in the scope. What do you think?
In terms of Afrobeats, I've heard the possibility. Okay, so how the process works is that we have promoters. We have a promoter that reaches out to the team of the artists. And then the artist coordinates with our promoter and the production crew of Aganis Arena. So we don't pay the artists directly. We buy tickets from Aganis Arena.
Okay.
So we buy like a certain amount of tickets from Aganis Arena, like however many seats we want, how many seats we think the artist is gonna fill out. If it's somebody like for example, like let's say Drake, for example, we buy out more seats in Aganis because we'll feel like Drake is gonna fill those seats up because Drake is Drake. Yeah. And also remember that a lot of these seats aren't allocated just to BU students. They're also gonna be allocated to
just anyone,
the city of Boston as well. So we'd buy up a bunch of tickets. So we don't pay the artist directly. The production crew and Aganis Arena is what pays the artist. We just buy the tickets in that arena. Okay. So we wouldn't necessarily be worried about costs on the student government end. What we would be worried about is going through a promoter and the connections that he has and the amount of tickets that we buy so that it's the cheapest possible alternative for the students.
Okay. So is it you guys booking these artists? Or is it like Aganis who just decides we're gonna book these people and y'all buy it on a day?
It's gonna be Aganis.
Okay.
So what we handle is just the tickets. And so it's just the tickets on our end. We just buy up a bunch of tickets in Aganis, and then Aganis is the ones that pay, the because he's coming. The most of the revenue goes to Aganis because he's coming to Aganis. It's not just open to BU. Aganis also exists outside of the context of BU. So it's like, but yeah, in terms of Afrobeats, I've heard this is just coming from like names that I've heard from the promoter. Keep in mind that he also has a business that he has, so like whatever. But I've heard Davido. Okay. I've heard Rema Ruger. I've heard on the rap side, I've heard Quavo, Offset, Metro Boomin. Okay. Obviously we had Sexy Red. And that I
think Central C.
Central C is having a big year.
I've been messing with Central C.
The thing about the UK artists is that I wouldn't necessarily know how well their audience would play out in the United States. And also, if you imagine your Central C, like if you're coming to the US, like you want to do like you don't want to go to a fucking US
you want to do like a big
you want to do something huge, like
yeah.
So I just want to keep that in mind. At the end of the day, the promoter, he's the one that fucking like reaches out to these artists. So I just got to make sure that like.
So where do you guys have control as far as getting an artist? Or like not getting it, y'all don't get it, but y'all choose.
Yeah, we choose.
Oh, okay.
We choose the artist. He brings artists, like he brings. Oh,
like, so he'll bring a pool.
Yeah, he'll bring.
So that's where y'all have control. Okay.
So, he reaches out to the artist. If the team is interested, okay, fair, we're interested. BU, whatever, we'll give you this amount of tickets, this amount of seats. Boston's a great area, whatever, for students, whatnot. And then if the artist is interested, he'll reach back out to my promoter. The promoter will reach back out to me, like, oh, we got this artist. And then if I initiate, okay, yeah, I think I want to go through with this. And then they start the process. We buy up the seats, and then it's gonna be a long process. But like and we have to also make like tickets available to low income students as well.
Yeah.
I'm planning to make some tickets available to local Boston charities as well. To get some community members in for free. So it's like I have to realize that like it's not necessarily something that's just for BU students. BU students are my priority, and giving students the cheapest possible ticket is my priority. But the tickets also exist in the city of Boston as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I love music. I love Afrobeats, rap.
Who'd you want to see?
I want to see Rema.
Rema, okay.
Yeah. I want to see Rema.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna put y'all on game when I start these negotiations. First question. Can you give me Rema?
Get Rema? Yeah.
If he says yes, Rema, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Fingers crossed. Actually, no, not fingers crossed. If I can get Rema, I will bring Rema.
Okay. He's saying it here now.
I'm saying it right here. If I can
here.
get Rema, I will get Rema.
Okay, that's bad. That would be more than I would expect. That would be great. I'd definitely show up to that concert. But I think getting an Afro beats artist in general would be just like a big step in general. That would just be fire. Just getting an Afro beats artist, like that would be cool for sure. Damn, I kind of blanked. I was just thinking about the concert. That would be cool as shit. But anyways, okay, so you said we obviously know that the concert is like a big thing.
Yeah.
Are there any other areas? Is there any other areas that you see? I kind of want to question, give a specific one.
Yeah.
Black orgs.
Yeah.
Do you see anything that you want to do as far as Black orgs?
When it comes to organizations, I want to leave it up to them to manage themselves. I'm not gonna I don't see myself being too involved within Umoja or ASO, but I definitely want to bring them to the table when it comes to like, for example, like if I want to have one of the things that I want to do is I want to have like a multicultural council of like of student organizations from each affinity groups, like our Asian affinity groups, our Latino affinity groups, and our Black affinity groups, and then have them come together, formulate conversation, and then have kind of like a multicultural ball of sorts. I feel like that would be something that student government can plausibly do. And then from my campaign and our campaign promises was based upon this idea of multiculturalism and bringing our people together. I feel like this is definitely plausible. When it comes to the Black organizations, I definitely want to leave them to do what they want to do. I'm not gonna reach out and then try and like meddle in their affairs. My thing is that like if they ever need something done, like an event request or a funding request that's not being pushed through, I'm always gonna be the first guy to like reach out to like like Akwasi, like we got an event request that we want to do at I don't know, BU Beach or something where like they want to do like, for example, like say niggas want to do a barbecue or some shit. I don't know, like anything, and it's not going through because SAO and administration can they can stop you from doing things that you want to do. I'm the person to reach out to, so I'm never gonna like try and meddle in it, but I'm always gonna try and be like a bridge between like us and administration, just trying to get stuff done for people. So that's the extent that I see. Even with this whole GSO stuff, like just trying to take a step back from GSO and not necessarily like meddle in the things that they're doing.
Are you gonna remain president? Or
no,
Oh, okay,
I can't.
okay.
No, I can't.
Wait, have they announced that yet?
No, they have not announced that. But I'm not gonna be president of GSO.
Okay.
I'm gonna let somebody else take the reins. And I trust that organization. There's so many great people in that organization. They don't need me anyways. So just trying not to get like too involved in the affairs of Black organizations. But if they ever need help, I'm gonna be the one.
Okay, that's good. Don't let people take advantage of that. Don't let people take advantage of the generosity, because a lot of people gonna just try to like, yo, can you hook me up with this? Can you hook me up with that?
That's fair.
Nah, bro.
That's fair.
Yeah, don't let them take the generosity for granted. But with Umoja, I'm Umoja, of course. As far as Umoja, I don't want to I just want to say personal ideas, because I don't want to drop anything that they might have planned. I don't need Mr. President or anyone else on me. But I think similar to what you said with getting different cultures together to have a big ball.
Yeah.
I think having a big potluck will be fire.
Yeah.
Having a potluck where, I don't know about other black people, but I love me some Chinese food. I love me some Chinese food. I love it. And you know, I feel like they probably like black food.
Yeah.
I feel like they do. So I feel like that'd be fire. And then a bigger, I don't want to drop that yet because I don't know their whole plans with how they want to release it, but we definitely have something, the usual big event that we have in the spring semester. Yeah. We have something even bigger coming.
They're cooking.
Yeah, we're just cooking.
We
have something even bigger coming for y'all. So that's just a little bit of spiel from the Boston University Black Student Union side. But anyways, now we're gonna get into some bullshit, man. We just gonna get into some nonsense. Tell me a real story of yours, a good one.
A real story?
Yep, a good and a bad.
Okay.
Success and a fail.
Let me start off with a fail. I've had some pretty bad nights in the club. I mean, okay. There was this, fail. I was at this party. It was like a little house show in Austin. Like a live music show. It was really calm. They was playing like R&B. And you know, I'm in this vibe, like I'm chilling, whatever. I got a blunt with me. I'm just chilling, whatever. Cool. Listen to the music. I'm front row. Great spot. I'm having the time of my life, just chilling, listening to music. And from the corner of my eye, I peep. It's always from the corner of your eye. Like you peep, shorty. It's like, you know, I'll catch you one time, cool. I'll catch you 2 times, cool. I'll catch you the 3rd time. What are we saying?
Yeah, what are we
saying? Like, you know, whatever, cool. So, you know, whatever, cool. But the thing about me and smoking is that when I low-key stop smoking because of this, but like when I'm smoking, I just get into my head, bro. So I just get into my head. So I take a look at her and she's been literally just looking at me the whole time. And I dropped the ball, bro.
What'd you do?
I didn't do shit.
Oh, you just didn't do nothing. You didn't go to
bro.
it.
And I was looking back at videos from the night, whatever, cool. Like there was like this one video that the artist released of like just people around the crowd. Like there was this one video of like the shorty was literally just right next.
The same girl or a different
same girl?
Same girl. Okay.
Same girl. She's looking right at me, right next to me. I folded. Damn. I froze.
Damn.
I froze, bro. I froze. So that one is gonna haunt you. It's always the shots that you don't take.
You miss 100% of the shots.
It's always the shots that you don't take. All my niggas out there, if you ever see a shorty from the corner of your eye, just approach it. Because if she says no, she says no. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, like shorties are gonna say no. Like, you know, it is what it is. They're gonna reject you way more times than you're gonna reject them at the end of the day. So it's like, but the things that you never really know, like what if I?
It's like what if? Those are the ones that hit the. Those are the ones that hurt the most because it's like like what could have been. At least if you do it. It hurts at the time. It hurts at the, like, personally, I struggle with that too. Yeah. I struggle with I just don't go up. I just let it go. The same thing I don't be going up.
Because you don't want to go up and then make a fool out of
yourself. I don't, like, I'm just like, I care very much about my my shooting percentage. Oh, personally, I'm a shooting percentage kind of guy. So, like, you feel me? Like, if I go up, I'm not scared. I'm not like a scary type of guy. Like I have no problem with talking to girls. But again, it's just like I don't want to go up and then I get dubbed. I'm just like, damn, like that shit. Because I did it once at a party like last year. Yeah. I was like, that day I was just like, you know what? I'm just on it. I'm on timing. Went up. And it was a very respectful, like, it wasn't nothing crazy. Not like she flamed me. Yeah. It was a respectful dub. Yeah. But it still hurt. It still stings. Like, it took me out for the whole night. Low key, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the whole night, I didn't want to go up to no more girls. I was like, yo, like.
It's hard to recover, bro.
Yeah, so it just hurts. But honestly, like he said, just go up to them. Bro. Like, the best thing is a lot better than the worst. Yeah. The best that could happen is a lot better than the worst that can happen. Like, you'll be all right, bro. You'll be fine. But, let's end it off with a good though.
The good? Mm-hmm. Let me think about this. It's been a while since I've had a good one.
Has it been a while since a shot or a good one?
I mean, a good one where it's like everything just goes perfectly as planned. Okay. But actually, no. At the club. I feel like it was for a friend's birthday party. I was at the club. I put on a fit, bro. I put on a fit. I'll be getting fitted sometimes. So, I'll be getting fitted. Like I'll be getting fitted sometimes. Like, you know, not to toot my own horn, like, but sometimes I just look at it like, damn, like I'm getting fitted. So when I put on the fit, you know, at the club, like, you know, it's like I'm feeling myself, so I'm leaving here or something.
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes that confidence,
you know, like, it's a mix of the fit and then a little bit of alk. It's in your system, is swirling up.
Yeah.
It's doing something to your mental. You're like, oh yeah, it's calm. So yeah, we're going to the club, whatever, cool. I'm looking around, they playing my music, I'm with my friends, whatever, cool, calm. You know, I'm like, they was like playing like some Afrobeat shit. So I was in my vibe, you know, cool, chilling. Same thing, peripheral, the
scouter. I'll tell you that Vegeta scouter goes
scout,
on,
bro. It's a scout because they think about shorties. They think they're slick, but it's like
they're really not.
Like if I catch you once, calm, cool. If I catch you twice, okay, cool. If I catch you 3 times, bro, like
that 3 times,
like that's
charm.
it. That's it. Whatever, cool. But this time I actually did approach her. It wasn't like, the thing about the club is that like you don't want to shout at the shorty. So I approached her once, you know, dance with her, whatever, cool. And then after the party was over, I located her again, you know, got her number, whatever, cool. But I mean, that one didn't necessarily end off too well, but like.
And the end ended it.
Like in the moment, yeah, we don't need the end. We don't need the end, but in the moment, like I came up,
okay,
you know, yeah,
it was good.
Yeah, chatted her up, made her laugh.
Okay,
you gotta be funny. You know, you just gotta, yeah. If you got it, you got it.
Put them onto some sauce. Put them onto some sauce real quick.
Okay. When it comes to chatting up a female or a woman, just ask where they're from, and just let them talk. Hey, where you from? You look like you're from, you know, you look like you're from Senegal. You look like you're from Nigeria. You look like you're Jamaican. How's that like? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, they say, oh yeah, I'm this, I'm that. Mom's told me not to fuck with X. Y'all dangerous. It's like, oh yeah, how am I dangerous? You know, like, you're just dangerous. Like, I can't fuck with you. Like, I'm doing something wrong. Like, you just gotta play with them, tease them.
Okay.
But it has to be centered around their identity, because like that's how they. Imagine you just you know, walk up to a shorty, start talk about yourself.
Yeah, that's
like,
fair.
bro, like that's dead game. Like, I'll never just go to, yo, by the way, my name is this, I'm that, I'm this. No, yo, like, hi, my name is. Yeah, you look this. You look Nigerian. Where you from? Are you Nigerian? Or what tribe you from? Well, you know, this works. I mean, well with like, you know, ethnic girls, or black women. That's my type. So yeah, that's the game. Just ask where they're from. Just let them talk, bro.
Are you a compliment guy?
Yeah.
Within this conversation, or you like to hold out on compliments?
Definitely compliment. Bro.
Okay.
Definitely compliment.
Off the rip or in the middle and the end?
You go up. You compliment them, and then you compliment them, ask where they're from, and then you start teasing them.
Go up, compliment, okay.
And then you're just like, oh yeah. It's like, you don't want to over compliment. Like, you don't want to like, blah blah blah. You're so this, you're so that. Like, that's a little bit like
too much.
Bro,
yeah,
like,
you
don't want to be a fan. But so you go up like, hey, like, you know, you look beautiful today. You know, I like the way your hair is. I like your smile, whatever. And then, where you from? You know, what do you do? Like, oh, really? I can't fuck with y'all. Like, I can't, you know, so it's like, you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my game. Yeah, that's my game. What's yours? Put me on.
First, you know, I'd say it's similar. I've never done the teasing thing.
Yeah.
I've never done the teasing thing, but definitely for me, the main focus is always making them talk. Yeah. Always making it about, in general, I think that's just the type of person I am, is just asking people questions and making them talk about themselves. But especially when you talk to a girl, I just like making them talk about themselves. And like somewhere in there, I might pause and force you to say something back to me, because I need to see what type of person you are. Like, all you gotta do is and you, or like I could start it. I just be like, oh, where are you from? Da 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 da. And then like at some point I need at least one. How about you? Yeah. That's all I need.
So that you know that they're paying attention to the conversation.
Yeah, just so I know.
If they keep that shit short
with me. Yeah.
But if they're
talking, just to see if they're really in tune with like how it's going, and they're really vibing with me. Yeah. Something like that. And I'm personally, depending on the setting, if it's like a party, I'm a quick worker. Yeah. I'm a cook, get what I'm here for, skedaddle. I'm here for the number, the IG, whatever it is, and I'm moving on. Yeah. If it's like a more talk, like dart, like sometimes darties are more like
Like a
not
social
darty,
event?
yeah,
Like,
social
yeah,
event. That's
yeah,
what I mean.
yeah.
Like a social event,
Yeah.
then I'll talk more,
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
more, da
exactly.
da 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 da. But it really just kind of depends on the setting. Will determine the length of the convo.
Yeah.
But again, if it's like a party, in and out. If it's a social thing,
Yeah.
you feel me? I'm really gonna try to cook.
Yeah.
Boom, gotta throw some smiles in there. Boom, boom, laughs. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
That's all you gotta do. That's all. That's all.
That's
I
all
mean,
it
at the end
is.
of the day, like, just don't. I mean, it kind of sounds like counterintuitive, but just don't be weird. Like, just go up and just be respectful.
Yeah.
Be clean. Look like you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Smile a bit. Pay attention. Don't be disrespectful. Like, just be a good
confidence.
Yeah, just
Honestly, bro, watch my TikTok on it. I have this hilarious TikTok on my page. Bro, have confidence, bro. I've seen respectfully some niggas who did not look that great. Like in my opinion, like did not look the greatest of the flyest. Pull short, like pull baddie, like pull girls that I wouldn't even want to go up
they know how
to.
to talk.
Exactly, like they know how to talk. So if you know how to talk, you'll be straight. You'll be alright. But anyways, do you have? You know what? I'm gonna switch it up. Back in Springfield. How long were you in Springfield for?
I was born in Springfield and then I moved to Ghana from when I was 1 until 7, and then I was in Springfield from 8 until high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any of these stages in life, was you getting in fights? Was you a fighter? Or you was a good guy?
Okay. In Ghana, yes, a couple of times. But most people left me alone. Most people left me alone in Ghana. The thing about Ghana is every nigga for themselves. My brother was the big fighter in the family. He got to a lot of fights. But me personally, I'm a little bit more on the mellow side. But I got into a couple fights in Ghana, but most people just left me alone because I was the American kid. Yeah. Because I was born there and then I came. So like most people
treated you like the American.
Yeah,
really?
bro. Yes,
Damn.
bro. It's just a different way of living in Ghana. Like when people like know like, oh yeah, you're American, so like
But you moved at like 1. What?
And also like the people that I live with, like they would also broadcast it as well. In Ghana, like my family, like something with my family name is like it has something in it. So they understood that like I'm from America and stuff like that. So when I would come, like it's like, oh, it's the American kid. We can't do stuff to the American kid, whatever. But it's like, yeah. But a couple of times, like it was near the latter stages where it's like man, like when you start to like
get angry,
fuck niggas, like whatever. In Springfield, no, not in Springfield.
Never. Okay.
In Springfield, I wasn't. I didn't really want to in Springfield because like I didn't really feel like it was my community, even though I was born there. So and then afterwards, I didn't really gain a reputation as like a kid that liked to fight. I was just kind of like one of them bald-headed African. One of them bald-headed African niggas, bro. One of them bald-headed African.
How long did you say you was in Springfield for?
I was in Springfield from 8 until high school.
8 years old or 8 years old?
Yeah, 8 years old.
To freshman year. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was middle school like then?
Middle school was the same. Like I was a bald-headed African nerd.
Okay.
Like that was like the stereotype.
Damn.
Like,
So you go to Ghana,
Yeah.
you're treated as the American kid.
Yeah.
You go to America, you're
Yeah.
treated as the African kid.
Yes, exactly. And then go to Farmington, you're treated like a
Just a
like
black
a
kid.
nigga, like a
Yeah.
nigga, bro, a nigga.
Okay.
I got into a fight in high school though.
Oh really? In
Yeah,
Farmington?
yeah, in Farmington.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
yeah.
I was not expecting that.
And I got suspended, almost expelled.
What year were you?
I was a freshman. That was when I
Okay.
just moved. So, a white kid called me the N-word. So I was like,
Hard R or just
yeah,
nigga?
bro.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, it's up. But that was a stage of life where like when I first moved out to Farmington, it was like that big culture shock where it's like the same cultural norms in Springfield weren't necessarily the same in Farmington. So it's like why aren't niggas doing this? Like and I just felt angry, like like because like niggas, I didn't feel like niggas in Farmington really fuck with me.
Like black people or
like white people.
Oh, white
like the
people,
people in Farmington didn't fuck with me, and I didn't fuck with them. I didn't give a fuck. Whatever. And then like there was just one time in class, like whatever, this white kid was just like, I'm gonna call you the N-word, and then I looked at him, and then he did it.
What the fuck?
So it was up. So it was up. Like I reached over, I did something, and
it just one hit in and they broke it up, or it was like a couple.
Like the he didn't fight me back.
Oh yeah.
Like So I got a couple hits in. I almost got suspended. Nothing happened to him, of course.
Oh, you didn't even get suspended? Or you mean you
I
almost
got suspended.
expelled? Oh, you
I almost got expelled.
Okay.
I got suspended. I almost got expelled.
And nothing happened to him?
Nothing happened to him, no. So that's life, bro. That's life. But afterwards, I fixed up.
You just went about your business.
Just went about my business.
Completed high school.
Completed high school.
Did you do any sports?
I did. I played soccer.
Okay. Did that help with your community, or it was just kind of you did it because you were nice?
I mean, my thing about white people. Sorry to all my white friends, but it takes a lot for a white person to like really see you as like one of their own, the way that a black person would. So even though, like, for example, like, you can say hi, to a white boy on the street, whatever, cool, like, you're my friend. But like, if a cop approaches you, talk about, oh, where's Quality? What's the white person gonna do? What's he gonna say? It's like, oh yeah, he's right over there. Yeah. But if I know if one of my niggas got me, like, no, he's gonna hold it down. And that's the thing that's always gonna separate. There's always gonna be that distinction. Like, I know you're gonna fuck with me, but like, you're not gonna actually fuck with me for real. So like, I could have this like interaction with you where like, I'm talking to you, dapping you up, cool. But like, when the worst comes to worst, like, I know you're not my people. Yeah. So that's just the way I view it. I feel like my experiences in Farmington shaped the way that I view the white-black interaction. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So, yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, man.
I wasn't much of a fighter. And prior to even in college, of course, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not about to be fighting unless, like, I need to for survival. No. I don't think you should be doing that after 18. You will get locked up. But, back home, I was just more so like respected. Like people like, hey, ain't nobody trying nobody like, nobody was really trying me for real because I was chilling. I was just cooling. I was chilling. I wasn't doing too much. But niggas definitely fought. Like my city is majority black and Spanish. It's like some white. There's like a certain portion of the city that's white, and that's really it. The rest of the whole city is mainly just black and Spanish. And even within black, it's mainly Cape Verdean, Senegalese, and Liberian. As far as Spanish, it's like Dominican, Puerto Rican, and like South American and stuff. So like niggas was definitely fighting. To go slaps in the bathroom, used to box each other.
The slap boxing?
Yeah, all types of
just shit going crazy.
All types of shit. Like literally people who are best friends, you fight, 30 minutes later you back laughing together. Yeah. Like it was what it was. But personally, I never had to get into one. The most heated like moments for me were always basketball. Yeah. Like I don't think I ever really had too heated of a moment that was outside of basketball. Like the most heated moments for me were always with sports. But like one thing I made sure to never do was get into fights over like over ball. Yeah. Because it's just like, bro, now we doing too much.
No, that's OD. Yeah. That's OD.
Now we doing too much. But yeah, I never had to get into one back home, luckily. And you don't even know how that shit would end. Niggas they lose, they want to get their get back, they come back, they jump you,
That's OD.
It doesn't matter.
That's OD. That jumping shit, I always find that shit weird. Yeah. Like, just get your ones at the end of the day. Like, never, why you jumping?
For the majority, like, if it was just your friend or something, obviously, it's just going to be like a one-on-one fight, you move on. But if it's just like a random, that's where you're taking the chance. When it's like somebody who's not your friend, there's no rules really. Like, niggas just, you win how you win. Yeah. So, it was what it was. But, so how about I'll say your top 5. I think I always choose 5, y'all. Top 5 things in a woman.
Top 5 things to look for? So like 5 as in one is the number one thing that I would consider.
You don't have to put it in order.
Oh, okay, just 5. Oh, 5.
Yeah, and we're gonna, usually I let the person put personality and looks different. Nah, we throwing it all jumbled up. Okay. But looks could be like one in itself. You don't have to say hair and da-da-da. Like, if looks is in your top 5, that could be one in itself. Okay. I
mean, looks, obviously.
Okay. He's being real.
Yeah.
I think everyone should. Come on.
You can't lie to yourself, bro. You can't lie. You can't lie to yourself, bro. Because at the end of the day, shorties are choosing as well. Everybody's choosing. Subconsciously, consciously, whatever. So looks, obviously. A conversationalist.
I haven't heard that one yet. You kept shaking his head. Yes.
You can't be a brick, bro. Like, you can't be a brick.
I like that term.
You can't. I've never heard. Like, I'm trying to see you. Like, you chat back. Like, whatever. Cool. Don't go out of your way to like pick fights or like gossip about people. Like, so unproblematic. Okay. Educated. And preferably black.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, just have your head screwed on. Like at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And me?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel y'all already know it a lot, but we're throwing looks in there.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah.
I'm an optimistic guy.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw optimism in there easily. I'm all about optimism. Joyful.
Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody has their sad days.
Yeah.
You're allowed to, but so majority of the time you're looking at the brighter side of things. Black. Duh.
Yeah.
What am I? I'm wilding. Black. You got one more. I'm decently strict on that.
Okay.
I'm decently strict on black. I'm decently strict on that. And then one more. God-fearing. Easy to throw in there. I almost forgot that one.
That's what you need.
I think that's
if you're
a
trying
good
to approach
5.
my man's.
I think that's a good 5.
That's a great 5. That's a strong 5.
That's a strong 5. So yeah,
if you're looking for my man's Martin, that's
5. That's
minimum.
That's all. That's
what you need.
Those are the first 5. Do you have any things that you can't do? Like any just absolutely nuts? Or these like not but like just like you avoid
like
it.
Game changers.
You avoid it, yeah.
Yeah. Too quick to argue is a big one. You just can't. Just don't be too quick to argue. You gotta like see things from my perspective. As I'm gonna be willing to see things from your perspective as well. Has problems with everybody, or just has a hard time making friends, not because they're introverted, but because they're just rejecting other people. Like they're just talking shit about people, picking fights with people. I don't want to say that it's a requirement that she has to be like spiritual, but like she has to be in tune with herself. Like she doesn't have to be Christian or Muslim or whatever. That doesn't matter to me. But like she has to be like in tune with herself. Like she has to be like, I want to know her on a deeper level. She has to know herself on a deeper level or understand like why she's doing the things that she does. So like I guess that was a requirement. But like if you're
deal breakers.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean. Like,
okay, so like if you're not in tune with yourself.
Okay.
Like if all you can like if what I see is what I get, that's a game changer.
Okay.
Like I want to know another part of you. So like if you're just regurgitating everything that you see like on social media or on TV or like just like in
a
songs,
TikTok
whatever.
personality.
Yeah, exactly. If you're just regurgitating like nah, bro. Like, that's
fair.
That's it for me.
Okay, not too many. Me, some deal breakers. This one, it's not like controversial, but especially like now, it doesn't apply to like friends or anything like that, or just in general. Like I'm not judging you as a person, but I don't really want a girl who like drinks or smokes like that for real, because I don't personally. So I think it's fair to, in my opinion, to like not want somebody who does. If you do on occasion, it's cool. I've even tried, but like it's just something about it it's just not attractive to me. I just see it's just not attractive to me. So but yeah, that's just me personally. Who gives a shit what I think? But another one, I don't think that. Yeah, I'm gonna double down with what you said with the argue too quick. Yeah. I don't like arguing, bro. Like, it's the worst, bro. What are we doing for real, bro? Like, I just like, obviously you argue in all relationships, but if I could have a relationship where I almost never argue, that'd be great. Yeah, like that'd be great.
We can have disagreements, but like, we could. The arguments, like where it's like shouting, like
that's so dead. That's not what I'm trying to do.
That ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly.
Yeah. That's bad work. That's nasty work.
That's
I think that's about it. There's probably other ones. There's probably other like deal breaker stuff. But
how do you feel about the whole boy best friend scenario?
Oh, okay.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Okay, let me really deep it. Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
She can have one.
I'm gonna say yes. Okay. Just for, can she have a boy best friend? Yes.
While you guys are together?
Yeah.
And she can hang out with him?
This is where we get into Okay, so like, I feel like some girls could have a boy best friend who is just like a OG boy best friend, but they're like, let's say your boy best friend is from back home. and you're from Florida.
Yeah.
Like, bro, of course. Like, I don't care. Like, that's your boy best friend. That's you. You feel me? Like, I feel like that's kind of a situation where it's like, yeah. But like, if it's someone who's like, especially depending on if they're new, like, let's say they just became your boy best friend in college type shit. They're not even an OG type of thing. You see them every day type vibe. You're constantly with it. It just depends on the relationship between them more so than the title of y'all being best friends. Like if y'all are best friends, but the relationship that y'all have between each other. Because I don't know, I'm someone who sometimes I think like, bro, like even if it's not romantic feelings for each other, there's feelings there that are so strong that I feel like I personally don't want to deal with having to break into that.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to deal with breaking into that bond that y'all have, even if y'all aren't romantic and y'all never even would possibly. I don't want to deal with that. Somebody else could. Yeah. That's up to them. You're probably a great person, great girlfriend, but I would never know.
Yeah,
I'd not deal with it.
That's fair. I mean, I think it's like with the whole, if they were an OG thing, like that's very strong. And I think I would agree with that. Like, I mean, as long as it's somebody that you've had a history that like you've been platonic. I'm not buying this whole thing like where it's like, oh, you try something with the quote unquote boy best friend romantically, and then it doesn't work out.
Bro, that's just a failed.
And then it's like, oh,
come on, bro.
That's boy best friend or that's bro, that's brother. I hate that shit.
That's just a failed stage,
cut
bro.
that shit, bro. Like
don't deny
we don't fuck with that shit over here. So it's like, but as long as it's somebody that's like you've had a history with, that nigga's never tried nothing. That nigga has, a girlfriend or something of his own, or he's
just on his own.
Yeah, he has his own timing. He has his own motion. He's not too attached to you, like, and also understanding that I come first in a relationship. I mean, because like it's a relationship, like you can definitely have a boy best friend, but like in terms of like male confidants, like your the significant other should take priority. Yeah, as long as we have that understanding, like there's no of course you can have a boy best friend, like of course, but always watch out because you never know with niggas. That's the thing, bro. I don't trust niggas because I'm a nigga.
A lot of like I don't. Not all niggas are all niggas. Like, a lot of people put niggas in one category, but I will say it's just the truth. A lot, and this us being niggas and being friends with and being around, a lot of niggas be plotting, bro.
A lot of niggas be plotting. I don't trust them because all it takes is one little circumstance. Niggas are opportunists, bro. Opportunistic. All you gotta do is just give them one thing. That same nigga was like, oh yeah, that's your girl, whatever. When push comes to shove, like she posts something on her story talking about, oh yeah, me and my boyfriend are having problems. Who's that nigga reaching out?
right there, bro. It's the truth. They are right there. Sometimes,
are you okay? Like, are you good?
Yeah.
Did he make you feel bad? Like,
they be having alternative. They having ulterior motives sometimes.
Bro. Never.
But yeah, and again, that's not all. But it's just a lot. Yeah, it is. It's a solid amount. But yeah, let me think of another scenario. You gave me a boy best friend scenario. How about okay. They cheated in the past.
That's not happening. It has to go. I believe that she can change in terms of like,
not on you, just in general.
Oh, she cheated on somebody else in the past.
Yeah, she cheated on somebody else in the past.
Yeah, no, still no.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, once you've done that, it means that you've had the capacity to do that. So that means that any given, what's stopping, you get them how you lose them. So it's like, what's gonna stop you from cheating in the future just because you said the same things to me as you said to the person that you cheated on. Like, I don't really believe that. So
okay,
yeah.
Does the age come into play? Like if they did it when they were like high school, like early high school, like it was like a youngin' type shit.
Okay,
it wasn't like that deep. Like is it like, you feel me?
Yeah, I guess I would have to contextualize it too.
Okay,
but I guess
just let's say just real like actual cheating at a decently developed mind stage. Yeah. That's where that's what you mean.
Okay, so like if she did cheat at like where she should be conscious and accountable for her actions, say if she was in high school, if she was like 17, like where like okay, you're basically an adult. Like if if you cheated, like, or you have like your first relationship, whatever, that's whatever. But like, if you're actually conscious of your actions and accountable for your actions, then it's like,
you're not doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, if it was like, again, at a conscious point, again, I'm not saying that you couldn't have changed or that you didn't this, that, or the third, but I just don't want to put myself in that position, respectfully. I'm just not going to put myself in that possible position. But maybe, like, if I'm already talking to you, you mad cool, da-da-da, and I'm like really liking it, and I think you're actually a great person, and you tell me that after, I'd probably think twice. I'd think about staying. I'd be like I could possibly if I could trust that they have really changed and that like it was, you know, a mistake in the past that they made. If I really liked it, like if I really,
I guess it depends how much you like the shorty.
Yeah, if I really like them, I really see. Like I'd have to see all those 5 things that I said and then some. Yeah. I'd have to see all of it in you. Yeah. For me to keep you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, at the end of the day, it's different. Like you're not gonna value every single shorty the same at the end of the day. So it's like, but I feel like if you're conscious and you're accountable, like just get somebody else to do it. Just get somebody else to deal with it. Like it's just, I'm just not gonna be the person.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why I'm
not gonna be that person.
Yeah, that's why I said originally. I'm just mostly I'm just not gonna be the person who deals with that. I'm not trying to get into all that. But yeah, we're running on 1:20. I don't want to keep y'all here for too long. Or Akwasi, he got business to take care of. So we're gonna get into the couple last questions. What's some piece of advice that you have for just, you could direct it at anyone. You could direct it at someone, a black student. You could direct it at someone running for some type of office, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Try to turn a little bit more serious. Still different. Yeah.
I would say, don't trust white women.
What the fuck? Okay.
No, I'm serious, bro. I'm serious, man. I'm serious.
Context.
There's just don't trust. I mean, like, if you're a black man, just don't trust them. I think that there's just, I mean,
I don't disagree. That's the thing, but it's just like,
I've said this prior, but the connection that you have with your own people is so much different. Like I've seen it firsthand. Trust me. There are people that, like, especially white people, they'll play it off like they fuck with you. When it comes to it, they'll never fuck with you like how you actually expect them to. And it's coming from a person who, I have a lot of white friends, whatever, cool. But just don't trust white women, bro. Like, just get yourself a nice black
in that
queen.
sense, like in that romantic sense.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah, you can trust them in the workplace, like whatever. I can have a workplace interaction. Like, just get yourself a nice black queen, a nice Hispanic queen. Like, I'm not saying, look, niggas are gonna take whatever advice that they want. If you want to date a white woman, please, it's up to you. I'm not gonna stop you. It's your relationship. But I'm gonna advise you, don't trust white women, because, hey, that's all I'm gonna say. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Get yourself a black queen.
Don't trust
your black woman.
Of course.
What about you?
Some advice for y'all. Damn, I feel like we just in a left field right now. I don't even want to give y'all nothing serious for real. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna just give y'all some crazy shit. Do it for the plot. Yeah. Like, fuck it. Yeah. Do it for the plot. Yeah. It's summer. Yeah. It's summer. Let's do something. Let's get active. Let's get crazy.
Actually,
let's get crazy.
You only get so much time. Like, especially now. Like,
especially if you on the younger, especially on the younger side, you on the freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, whatever, bro. Even senior year, who cares?
Fuck it, bro.
Just have some fun, bro.
Exactly.
Just have some fun. Exactly. Do you? Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. And I feel like y'all know what the fuck I mean.
The uncle's coming out.
Don't be
Uncle Martin.
Dumb.
Uncle Martin.
Do that. You feel me? Without that, don't do it. Unless you want to have that. You get me? But yeah, I say just do it. Why not? Just do it for the plot. Sometimes it'll thicken the plot. You gotta have a story to tell. Yeah. Who doesn't want a story to tell? Yeah. But now to kind of finish it off on a little bit of a serious note, what is your ultimate goal in life? Answer it as you please.
I said it before, but serving in public life, serving my people, bettering my community, in tangible ways is I feel like that's what I'm called to. So if I'm able to do that by the end of my life, I'll be a very happy man. Yeah. What about you?
That's valid. Right now, at the moment, I mean, I feel like your goal is always your goal, but continue to get closer with God, of course, and keep hustling.
Yeah.
Keep hustling, keep grinding. I feel like at all times, like, as much as I question what I'm doing, I'm continuously rewarded in different ways. Like, just whether it's real niggas like y'all just continuously reassuring me like, yo, what you're doing is like fire, da. I be having just people I don't even know just tell me like, yo, I mess with this, that, and the third. Even outside of podcasts, people tell me like, oh, you're doing comp sci? Like, just everything. No matter how much I question myself, I have constant reassurance, and I try not to take that for granted at all. So just continue to trust in what I'm doing, work hard. My screensaver says your lack of commitment is almost an insult to those people that believe in you.
Oh,
you gotta lock in. You gotta lock in.
You're hearing it, but you're not understanding it.
You gotta lock
in. You're hearing it, but you're not understanding it.
You feel me? That's the words of McGregor, actually. I'm not going to take those words. Those are the words of McGregor. But that's about it. Yeah. I think that's about it. I feel like this has been a great episode. We've been running for an hour, 25 minutes. Yeah. We got cameraman Kev over there.
Cameraman Kev.
Doing what he's doing. Like always, I'm your host, Martin Lopes, Teeny, whatever you want to call me. This is Talking It Out. Go ahead. I'll show you some social media, whatever you want to say.
Yeah. Y'all can follow me on the Instagrams, exo.quazo. Follow BU Student Government, BU Student Gov, and follow Breakthrough BU, Breakthrough BU at Breakthrough BU, and GSO, BU.GSO. That's, if you follow those, you're basically be like a stalker. If you want more of me, just follow those Instagram pages.
Yep. And y'all already know where to find me. Talking It Out on literally everything. YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, all of the above. My personal is I'm.Groner. But nobody really cares about that. What? Oh, it is. I'm tripping. It's I'm.Grown now. Wow. I believe with two N's because I'm grown was taken for some reason.
It's grown.
Yeah, my personal is I'm grown. I never shout it out because I don't really care too tough. I want this to be me. I want y'all to know me at all times. But yeah, that's about it. This was Talking It Out. Great episode. We got one dropping today of this recording, but y'all are gonna see this later, so it doesn't really matter to y'all. But catch y'all later, man.
Peace out.
If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, like this video right now, and turn on the post notifications. I know I just reminded you. Do it.
Office, you better be talking about working in cubicles. Yeah, them boys had a lot, but I knew the code. A lot of niggas debating